Welcome back to the second part of this video. Like we said earlier in part 1, your immune system is your best friend when you want to help protect your body against colds, influenza and other common illnesses. It is more important you understand the steps you have to take to lead a healthier and cleaner life. In the first part we discussed 2 steps to lead a healthier and cleaner life. We are going to go further now and discuss more steps you have to take to lead a healthier and cleaner life. Step 3. Take your vitamins and supplements. Eating well is critical to your health, so is taking the right vitamins and supplements. During various stages of our life we all need a little extra pizzazz. You should always talk with your healthcare provider before you use any over-the-counter supplement. This is especially true if you take prescription medications regularly, because some supplements or vitamins may negatively interact with each other. Some supplements may reduce or increase the side effects of prescription medications, as can some foods. So be sure you talk to your doctor before you try any of these. A qualified healthcare provider can also guide you by telling you how much of a vitamin or supplement you need to take to realize better help or to bolster your immune system. Below is a list of some of the more common supplements recommended to people for boosting the immune system. Probiotics. Sometimes referred to as acidophilus or other related substances, probiotics help balance the natural flora or good bacteria that resides in the body. Often when someone takes antibiotics, the antibiotic kills off all bacteria in the body, both good and bad. Unfortunately, good bacteria are needed for proper digestion and elimination. Some studies suggest the use of probiotics in children and in adults may reduce digestive disease risk, improve immunity to common ailments and may even reduce the number of infectious diseases that cause fever in people that take them regularly. Omega-3 fatty acid. A supplement containing omega-3 like fish oil or flaxseed oil can improve your overall health and wellness. Essential fatty acids like this also help reduce inflammation in the body. Often doctors recommend patients with arthritis or related illnesses take an anti-inflammatory agent like essential fatty acids. Vitamin C. Vitamin C is one of the cheapest and easiest ways to get your daily serving of immune-boosting ingredients. There is much controversy in the health community about how much vitamin C is enough vitamin C to protect the body. One way to gauge this is to take 1 tablet a day, and increase your dose until you feel abdominal discomfort. However, this may not work for all people. It is best you speak with your healthcare professional about the proper dose of vitamin C for you based on your health and body weight. Echinacea. This herb has been promoted as a virtual panacea for all ailments. If taken regularly during a cold it may help reduce the length or severity of a cold. You can buy it as an herb or in capsule and tincture formulations. Most healthcare providers recommend you do not take this year-round, because it may lose its ability to fight disease if taken daily. If you're ill, you might consider taking it for a week and then taking a week off to see how well you do. Studies about echinacea are controversial. Some people swear by its effectiveness and others doubt it helps at all. Keep in mind all bodies are different. If you take it and it seems to help, then use it. If you find it doesn't, then try something else. Golden seal. This is a powerful herb that you should use with caution. Manufacturers note it has antibacterial and antiseptic properties. It can cause digestive upset, and should not be taken during pregnancy as it can promote contractions or early labor. Golden seal is a species that is dying out, so it is important to take it when needed, and to only take as much as you need to feel well. A trained herbalist can work with you to find out what the best dose is for your body type. Zinc. Many people have zinc deficiencies which may cause fatigue and lethargy. Many cold formulas at stores now offer zinc as a primary ingredient. This is true of many tablets used to soothe a sore throat. It is sometimes difficult to get enough zinc from the food you eat, so if you are sick you may find it helps to take a little extra zinc. Now that you have an idea of what types of supplements you can take to improve your immunity, let's look at the next 2 steps you can take to help your immune system punch out disease. Are you ready? Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, give thumbs up and share with your family and friends. Step 4. Exercise. You knew it would come at some point or another, the great lecture on exercise. First, do not think of this as a lecture. This video is a tool you can use to help improve your health and wellness. It is not something that you should dread. Everyone needs to exercise. We will not tell you how well you are exercising or what type of exercising is best for you. You are better off asking your doctor that question. We can, however, let you in on a little secret: a little exercise will boost your immune system. That's true whether you exercise 1 hour a day or 10 minutes 7 days each week. Even if you are skinny, you may need to get more exercise. Many people assume that because they are skinny they should not have to exercise much to stay in shape. Quite the opposite is true, however. There are many skinny people walking around that are fat on the inside, and the inside is what counts. You can have a high body fat percentage and still look skinny. Why is this? Muscle weighs more than fat. Someone that is 120 pounds and 14% lean looks very different from someone that is 120 pounds and has 30% body fat. The person with 30% body fat may be just under 5 feet tall, but based on the body fat calculation they are obese. If you want a true measure of how healthy you are, which predicts your odds of staying in great shape and fighting disease, you should ask your doctor to offer you a body fat measurement and a BMI calculation. Once you find out what these numbers are, you can start a reasonable exercise program, say 20 minutes of exercise 3 days each week. Eventually you will find exercise enjoyable and can work your way up the ladder, working out 30 minutes instead of 20 minutes. The cycle continues. BMI stands for Body Mass Index. It is a tool many doctors and therapists use to assess how fit or unfit a person's body is. There are many free calculators you can use on the web to calculate your body mass index, including ones from the Centers for Disease Control, American Heart Association, and National Institutes of Health. What exercises boost the immune system? So far we've touched on everything except the exercises you can engage in to boost your immune system. There are many exercises anyone can participate in and have a good time with. The type of exercise you select will depend on many things, including your current health, your medical history and your physical activity history. If you've never exercised a day in your life, your best bet may be walking. While this seems controversial, it is not. The more people walk, the more likely they are to be healthy. When we say walk, we do not mean stroll or casually glide along the walkway. When you walk for exercise, you should walk as fast as you can, almost to the point where you are jogging, so you get your heart rate up, provided this is safe for you. You can pump your arms to increase the effects your walking has on your health. You should ask your physician or other healthcare provider for some advice when power walking so you know how long to walk and whether you can enjoy other exercises besides walking. Here is a list of exercises people commonly enjoy. These will help keep you in shape, which naturally will help improve your ability to fight off infection. Swimming. Light swimming is great because it is easy on the joints and works every muscle group. If you are not able to swim, you can still get in the pool and enjoy an aqua aerobics or related class to help you get in the swing of things. Stair climbing. Provided you have strong knees, you can climb outdoors where the air is fresh. If you have a school with a football stadium near you, climb up and down the stairs on a nice day. Walking or jogging. Many people find they start walking and eventually end jogging. Jogging on a grassy surface or other soft terrain, sand or soil, is easier on the knees than walking on pavement. Biking. You can bike indoors or out. Try a reclined bike, which allows you to sit in a way that doesn't harm your body. This type of cycle allows you to sit at an angle instead of straight up and down, so it is much easier to stay on the bike for long sessions. Strength training. This is an important part of any exercise program, especially if you want to lose fat and improve your muscle mass. You can start out using machines and graduate to free weights. Make sure you have someone show you how to do an exercise correctly before you try doing something yourself. You may end up sorry if you do not. Strength training can be fun and exciting, but not if you tear a muscle. Yoga. Yoga is a wonderful form of exercise that can improve your immunity and help improve your body's flexibility. Many of the poses are cleansing and gentle, ideal for someone that would like a moving meditation. Pilates. Like yoga, this is a powerful exercise that can boost the body's immune system and lengthen muscles. You can work to correct muscle imbalances and realize greater strength. Tai Chi. This is a meditative practice much like yoga but is much gentler, allowing the person participating to enjoy a standing meditation while also moving in gentle postures and flow. Tai Chi purportedly can help restore the natural alignment of energies in the body. Meditation. Many people do not consider meditation exercise. That is because they are looking at meditation the wrong way. Meditation is exercise, it is exercise for the body, mind and soul. When we allow ourselves to meditate, we feed our minds and provide our body with an opportunity to rest, relax and rejuvenate. We also decrease stress, which is necessary if you want to improve your immunity to common ailments. Visualization. Exercises for the mind include visualization exercises. You can imagine your body fighting back against disease. Just close your eyes, create an image of your perfect, healthy body, and hold that vision close to your mind and heart. The mind is very powerful. When we believe using our minds that we are well and free of disease, most times our bodies respond accordingly. Your body, mind and spirit need daily exercise to survive. If you focus on disease, then you are more susceptible to disease. What you should be doing is focusing on health and conquering disease. Cancer patients are often taught visualization skills that help them overcome their disease. You can visualize disease or a chronic illness any way you want. The goal is to focus on getting rid of the cells responsible for your sickness or the virus and bacteria responsible for your lethargy. You can also perform visualizations where you imagine what your body would look like in a healthy state. You can imagine your perfect body, and then imagine you accomplishing any task you want with your perfect body. Many people with strong immune systems imagine the body is healthy whether it is or not. Your subconscious can trick your brain into thinking you are healthy even if you are not healthy. It sounds strange, but it can happen. Doctors are using visualization techniques in hospitals to help patients recover faster. There are even studies suggesting visualization helps improve medical health and outcomes among patients with chronic illnesses. It is really a matter of mind over matter, in a literal way. Those opposing such techniques suggest visualization offers nothing more than a placebo would. The placebo effect is the feeling of something positive changing without anything actually changing. This can happen for many reasons. If people are given a medication and told it will cure their disease, they are more likely to realize positive health outcomes whether or not they receive medication or a sugar pill, at least in some cases. The placebo effect does not happen for everyone, but it might work for you, even if you do not believe in visualizations to boost your immunity. What is the worst thing that can happen? You may end up right where you started, or you may find you feel 1,000 times better. Step 5. Reduce stress. If you reduce the amount of stress you carry with you, you are more likely to feel better. Stress is a leading cause of illness in the United States and many others. It is important you realize how much stress impacts your life. When you feel stressed, usually you have a harder than average time sleeping. If you can't sleep, then you can't function well during the day, and are more likely to become ill because your immune system is weak. With proper sleep and little stress, however, your body is much more likely to respond positively and overcome any illness that may come its way. How much stress do you carry around in your life? Stress inventory. Find out what your stress triggers are, or how much stress you carry around with you daily, and you may improve the quality of your life and your health. Here are some common stress triggers. How many can you identify with? 1. Feeling tired or lethargic during the day even after a good night of sleep. 2. Worrying constantly about work assignments, school assignments or other activities that have a deadline. 3. Always arriving late to an event or meeting because you are scrambling to catch up on work that might have been done already had you not procrastinated. 4. You drink almost every night in excess to relax after a hard day's work. 5. Crying a lot for no reason, or feeling the blues constantly. 6. Falling behind your peers. 7. Feeling irritable or angrier than usual. 8. Driving recklessly or endangering yourself while driving or engaging in other ordinary activities. 9. Feeling like simple tasks are overly cumbersome. 10. Having trouble falling or staying asleep at night. How many of these situations can you relate to? Stress is something you want to eliminate from your life as best you can. While you can't possibly rid the world of everything stressful, you can eliminate some of your stress, and some stress relief is better than no stress relief. Here are some tips you can adopt to help release or reduce some of the stress in your life. The less stress you have, the better your chance of fighting a cold. Remember, none of these techniques guarantees you will not get sick. If you do get sick, however, if you follow the advice offered in this video, you are more likely to recover much quicker than others. Plan ahead. If you have to go to work the next day, then pick out what you want to wear the night before, and make sure it is ironed and pressed so you are ready to go. That way you can sleep in or hit the snooze button at least once without running late. Exercise daily. You don't have to be a marathon runner to reap the benefits of exercise. All you really have to do is get outside for 15 minutes once or twice a day. Exercise helps bolster your body's immune system. When you exercise, you also feel better on the inside. Organize and prioritize. If you have too much to do, you will find your tasks weigh you down. This can lead to stress, and stress contributes to illness. The most common argument people offer for not organizing is, "I don't have time." The reality is you do have time, especially if you want to get well. The less attention you pay to your body, the more likely you are to stay sick. As long as you stay sick, you are going to suffer. If you take just 30 minutes out of each day to organize and prioritize, you will find your days flow much smoother. If you need help organizing, you can always ask a friend or family member to help out. Naturally, there are many other ways you can reduce stress. You can take a walk twice daily outside to get out of the house or your office building. You can take a 15-minute power nap. A power nap isn't really a nap. It is a small period of time you can use to recline, relax and kick back. The goal is not to think about the work ahead of you. Rather, you should spend the time focusing on creating more energy in your life. Imagine what your life would be like if you finished all of your tasks ahead of schedule. Once you do this, you are better able to manage the stress you do have on your plate without releasing too much in the way of cortisol or stress hormones. Some people prefer traditional stress busters like a massage, pedicure or drive along the countryside. Any of these are a good idea. When you prepare for bed, try not to drink up to 4 hours before your head hits the pillow. While you may think the alcohol relaxes you, in the longer term it actually deprives you of much needed sleep. Alcohol only causes you to feel sleepy for a short time. Then it acts more like a stimulant, depriving you of deep sleep. You also develop a headache or become dehydrated, which can lead to even more stress. You might consider setting up a bedtime ritual that involves meditation, a good read and silky sheets to relax in. Do whatever it is that appeals most to you to get the quality sleep you need. Speaking of sleep, let's move on to our last immune-boosting tactic. Step 6. Get more sleep. Sleep is the best gift you can give your body. Most people are more susceptible to colds, the flu, viruses, bacterial infections and chronic fatigue when they don't sleep. There are many ways lack of sleep can interfere with your immune system. Let's look at some of them and come up with some common interventions that will help you get a better night of sleep. Trouble sleeping. Many people have trouble falling or staying asleep. Often people have trouble falling asleep because they have too much on their mind. To prevent going to sleep with a full head, start a journal you can review at night to help you release your worries before bed. You can't solve anything while sleeping, so put your worries to rest before you put yourself to bed. Drinking before bed. Drinking before bed is a big mistake. Make sure you take your last alcoholic drink at least 4 hours before bed. Avoid caffeinated beverages up to 6 hours before you go to sleep. This will make a very noticeable difference in the way you sleep. Exercising too close to bedtime. You should exercise if you can first thing in the morning. Exercise in the morning gives your metabolism a boost for the day, and then allows you to sleep better at night. If you exercise too close to bedtime, you will feel too charged to sleep. Watching television in bed. The worst place to work or watch television is in bed. While it may seem comfortable, it can wreak havoc on your sleep. Some studies suggest the light from a television or the light emitted by a computer is enough to give a person chronic insomnia. This light tricks your brain into thinking it is time to wake up, so you have a harder time sleeping. Eating too much protein before bed. Protein is great for building muscle and boosting energy. If you want to sleep and stay asleep, however, you might consider trying a low-protein, high-carbohydrate snack sometime in the hour or two before bed. Make sure you do not eat too much because this too can interfere with sleep. A small snack, however, may help keep your blood sugar levels aligned so you sleep better and longer. Many people find if they eat enough they do not wake nearly as often during the evening. They suffer jet lag. If you are a frequent flyer, jet lag may be the cause of your insomnia. To help with this, ask your doctor about taking a melatonin supplement. This sometimes helps restore normal sleep patterns. You can also try adjusting your sleep schedule while on business or vacation so you do not mess up your normal sleep cycle rhythms. This may mean going to bed 1 or 2 hours earlier or later than normal, but most people would agree the change is worth it. Jet lag among frequent flyers is a concerning and almost disabling problem if not handled properly. If you find you do not have enough time to sleep, then you have to work on your schedule to create more time to sleep. There is no such things as catch-up sleep, so don't bother sleeping in extra on the weekends and working while sleep-deprived during the week. It just doesn't work that way. You have to commit to a regular sleep routine to realize adequate results. If you do not have a sleep routine, consider creating one. Your goal is to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep ideally, although some people function well on 6 to 7 hours and others on 8 to 9 hours. Get to know your body, so you can determine how much sleep gets you where you need to be, feeling healthy and energetic during the day. Sleep is a powerful tool. When we get enough sleep, our bodies are better prepared to take on stress and disease. You will find you can conquer colds and infections much easier when you are fully rested. Make sure you sleep as much as you can, especially when you are sick. You may find you need 1 or 2 extra hours of sleep when sick each day until better. If this is true, get some sleep. Now you know some of the key tools for sleeping. We thank you so much for watching. If you've liked the video, give it a thumb up, don't forget to share with your friends and subscribe to our channel.